G'day, this is Lucia. Welcome to my art channel. In today's video, I'm going to continue with my experiments for the cloud pours. Only this time I'm going to do a cloud pour strainer pour. And I'm thinking that this might be my last cloud pour experiment. I've had lots and lots of fun with this cloud pour. I tell you, it's really been fun. But I'm thinking that it might be time to try something else for a little while. And so without further ado, I'm going to be using the same colours that I have been using for the Dutch pours, which are, of course, the Decoart Satin Enamel, and of course my custom black raspberry, my custom red gold. That's probably a better view of it. Got scribbles all over it. My EDP metallic lavender. My custom claret. Pebeo iridescent orange. Love this. My custom dusky rose, which might be better that way, so you can have a looky. My custom orange sun. And of course my EDP light gold. So here we go. Now what I'm thinking is I might add a little bit of Marte white just underneath first. Just a little bit there like so. I'm using a 20 by 20 centimetre tile. And we'll see how we go. Actually, what I want to do also is put a little bit of gold on that, just in the centre there. Okay. Then I shall pop this on here and hope for the best. Let's start. I will pour a tiny bit of this around the sides there like so, and then the rest of that I'm going to pop around the sides here because I don't have any more left of that, and I want the colours to go over it if I can. Alright, so that's Decoart Satin Enamel. It's the last of it. I can mix some more, but that's it for this time for the cloud pour, so I'm not going to mix any for a little while, hopefully. Okay, the custom black raspberry. I'm hoping these are not too thick for the strainer pour. They could well be, because this is the 1 to 1.5 ratio. So it'll be interesting to see what it comes out like. It's just a means of using up my paints and finishing off all the bits and pieces. Now, to be honest, a lot of my strainer pours do not work out. So it'd be interesting to see if this one does. I either use the wrong strainers or, I don't know, they just don't like me very much, strainers. But we'll see how this one goes. I'm hoping that this one might be a different reaction to my past reactions. I might just see if I can scrape a little bit of that in there. Another spoon. Oops, so my spoons are wet at the moment. We'll just wash them. There that goes. What was I up to? I was up to claret. That's what I was up to. It doesn't look like it's gone down. Maybe I shouldn't have put the satin enamel in there. It hasn't gone through. Interesting. Yeah, it's not going through the holes like before. I'm wondering if that's way too much paint. It probably is, you know. Looks like it's going off the edge there. That could be because this one's not so straight. I might have to move it a little bit to the side here, so it's not off the side there. Pink, orange. Still got lots of paint left, to be honest. Probably be using these colours for a while. All right. I think that should do it, because that's a lot of paint for a 20 centimetre by 20 centimetre tile. Now I'll just let it sit there for a little while. Still dripping down a bit more. Let's try and move it a bit more this way. Hopefully. It's taking a while to drip. Maybe I won't do it with that, I'll do it with this. It's going through now, I think. It's taking its time. Yeah, I'm not really sure what kind of effect I'm going to get, but it'll be interesting anyway, to say the least. Let me pull it up now, although I don't know whether it's fully gone in. Why do I hear music? My son's left his PlayStation on. Okay. All right, let's go. Maybe I shouldn't pick it up like that. Maybe I should just pick it up like this. Hard to pick up. See if I pick it up like this. It's moving. Yeah, like I said, they don't ever work out for me. But anyway, let's see what happens, hey? Same, we've got moving to this corner and moving to this corner. I think I'm going to lose a lot of that cloud pour mix off the edge there. Back to the centre. So far nothing exciting is happening. I could spin it, I suppose, and see what happens. Oh, did I get it? Let's just hit the corner there so it goes off. I want you to see what's going on. See, that orange has overtaken it, hasn't it? Okay, now I'm losing the, it's distorting. I'm wondering if I should spin it. Take it back to the centre. Should I spin it? Because there's still a lot of paint on there. Perhaps I will. Thing is, I might have to scrape up that paint because that's a lot of paint. Can use that as extender. Tell you what, that orange really overtook, didn't it? It's the light orange. Sure, I like it actually. Might be a little too much orange. Let's see. I love that purple in the centre and that red, that gorgeous red. Oh, there's more there. Oh, that would have been lovely skin if I'd left it. But let's pop it there for extender. All right, pop that in the centre. Get them out of the way so I can spin. Alrighty, let's go. Getting some reaction on that corner, but I think the rest of it got tipped off. So I don't think we're going to have much on the edges, as much as I would have liked. It does, oops, yeah, it is moving because I just splattered onto the floor. Don't know whether I like it. Maybe if it hadn't distorted, I might have been able to save it with something, but I don't like it much. You know what? When someone is unhappy with something, they modify it. I don't know whether I still like it, but anyway. Interesting. We are experimenting and we are having a bit of a play. And we're using up paints. It's always fun to do something just for fun. Doesn't matter if it doesn't work out, doesn't have to be a masterpiece. It's a learning experience, but you know, I struggle with strainer pours. They just don't work for me. I don't know whether it's because I don't use the right strainers or my consistency of paint is either too thick or too thin. Because I have used the thin ones as well, and they still don't work. So I don't know. I don't think they really like me very much, strainer pours. But it was worth a try. I think if it wasn't so distorted, it doesn't want to spin off. So does that mean there's not enough paint? I would have thought there was heaps of paint. Yeah, I think the corner's gone off now. So it must be moving. Let's go the other way. A very strange shape. Reminds me of one of those scary faces, you know, the two eyes and the mouth that's wide open. Yeah, not really liking it. Gee, that orange took took over, didn't it? That yellow-orange sun, whatever we call it. No, don't like it at all. And the problem is I don't have any more Decoart. So should I, just for the fun of it, and it can't be any worse than what it already is it? And if it is, well, we'll just scrape it and start again. It's not an issue. Okay. At least the colours are pretty. It's not that, just that orange. The golds comes through, the reds comes through. Of course, the strainer bit's gone altogether, but now, what else can we do? Can we modify some? Can we make it into a flower? Why not? Let's have a little play. Just a little play. Doesn't have to be fantastic. Just to have a go. Are we going to save it? Are we going to bin it? Okay. Have I lost all the Decoart? Probably have. Will I get any reaction? Probably not. It's a little bit there. Yeah, possibly. I don't want to burn this, so I better watch I don't burn it. Okay. What I might do is just, I should just get the other scraper, my little scraper, that one. Okay, there's a little bit there, a little bit happening there, and there, all there, it's starting to be a bit more, but not much. Although, around the edges, looks like something's happening around the edges. Probably where all the Decoart is, right on the edges, because that's where I poured it. Now that I've blown it, it's probably gone right off the edge. So it'll be interesting to see if I get anything. Oh, it looks like something's happening there. It's developing. Maybe if we just leave it for a while, it might. Doesn't look bad. It's not a total failure. It's certainly not what I started out with, the strainer pool. As I said, they never work out for me. So I was thinking, should I or should I not? And I thought, well, can't hurt. And it didn't really hurt, but there is some cloud stuff happening there. Yeah, it's developing slowly but surely. So we'll just leave it there for a little while, I think. And what I'll do is I'll come back in about 5-10 minutes and I'll show you how far it's developed, because I think it's going to take a little while to develop by the looks of it. So yeah, I'll stop it there and we'll come back in about 5 to 10 minutes to see if anything has developed. Okay, I'm back. Take 2. I will give you a flyover as it develops, but what I thought I might do in the meantime is do something else. I did find this little contraption, and I have used this one before, and this one has worked out pretty good. It's one of those cigarette butt ashtrays type thing. And I thought this would be really good because the holes are bigger and the paint's been thicker, might work. But what I'll do is I'll do it like a flip cup. So I'll pour the paint in here, and then what I will do is flip it onto the tile. So let's start with those colours again. Now what I will do is maybe, just maybe, last colour out. Last colour out would have to be gold, I think, because I like the gold. So I'll start with gold. I don't want to put too much paint, otherwise it'll just fly off as usual. All right, then we put black raspberry. Okay. I reckon that's already a lot of paint, so let's not put too much slooch. I'll try and do a clean pour. It's not a lot of red, but anyway, I don't have much red left. Let's put the whole lot in there. Oh, so I spill it on the tile. Doesn't matter. I can scrape that out. Put it in a little cup. There you go. So then this one. This one. No, it's orange next. I'll get my act together in a minute. Okay, then the claret. That's my boy coming home. Then rose. No, then this one. I really have lost it, haven't I? It's all right, Charlo. And the rose. Finally, with some more gold. Yep, just one moment. I think that's a lot of paint as it is. All right, now, I don't know whether I can scrape any more of this. I don't have any more, and I'm not going to mix any more. Maybe I'll put a little bit of that in there. I don't think I'm going to get very much of it. I'm really scraping the barrel here. All right, doesn't matter. And I do have some Mont mixed with Floetrol, so maybe a little bit of this as well. Whoops, not much of that, obviously. I'm out of that one as well. I wonder, what's that one? This one. I add a little bit of metallic pearl. Oh, she's not wanting to come out. Oh, I used that not long ago. Why is she not wanting to come out? Okay. She's not wanting to come out. Must be... oh, this is a new one. Did I get another one? I must have two. Oops, doesn't matter. Oops. Just like that. All right, doesn't matter. Okay, now I'll put the lid on. And I'll do a flip cup. Now, I reckon that's a lot of paint, so we'll see. We might have to scrape up. A lot of those. So while that's sitting there for a couple of seconds, I'll just clean up my mess. And let's see what happens when I twist it. And it goes off. Whoa, gee, I love that metallic pearl. It's beautiful. I'm just going to do like a ribbon, bit of a ribbony type pour. It's crazy, isn't it? And I don't think much will happen out of this either. There might be another fail, but I think it's all out. Oh, look at that, isn't it gorgeous? Okay, I reckon that's a lot of paint. But let's give it a, oh, I'm out of the way. Gee, that's part of it there is very thick. On one side, it's very thick. It's interesting, I don't know why. Not a pretty picture. No, I think this is another fail. Although, don't call it quits yet. Don't call it quits yet. Oh, I love those lines. Oh, yes, there's some texture coming out. I think that's still got a lot of paint there. I might try and pull it down a bit more that way. I'm going to lose it. That's the scary part of it. Okay, I don't want to lose those lines there. Okay, now let's see what happens. I'm thinking I might want to get rid of that as well. I'm going to have a lot of extender there to pick up because that was a lot of paint. Probably a little too much paint. But I'm loving those cells coming up. I'm thinking I might just tip it that way a bit more. Get rid of those lines on the end there. I don't like those lines, those squiggly lines. All right. Now it looks like I've got a little gloop in there, as usual. Always one. Okay. I'm liking, I even like that. I reckon there's going to be a little bit of craze in there. I think that might be from the metallic pearl. Okay. Let's see what comes of this. Like I said, it's just playing around and experimenting. Don't have to create masterpieces. It's just for fun. I was trying to use up the paints, basically, and seeing what I could do with these last lot of cloud pour. So we'll see how it goes. It is developing, and it'll probably be like the other one, and it'll take a little while to develop. So what I'll do is I'll switch you off again, come back, and I'll give you a flyover of the two of them as they are in about 10 minutes. See you soon. Okay, here's the flyover of the first one. Doesn't look too bad. Again, not a great result, but it's better than nothing, considering it's not exactly what we started off with. We ended up changing that one, but there's a little bit of cloud pore reaction on the edges where the paint was, and there's a little bit there, a little bit happening there, not much, a little bit there, and a little bit there. So that's not too bad, considering it completely changed from what we started off with. Not bad for mucking around. All right, here's the other one. Not the greatest, but at least there's some cloud stuff happening there, some cells, some cloud cell structure. There's a little, I reckon that'll craze, probably where the pearl white went down. I love those lines. Those lines are really cool, a bit like a ring pull. They're actually quite nice. Quite a bit of shimmer. That pearl white, it's really shimmery. And even the cells have got a bit of a pearl white effect to them. Whoops, focus to them, if you can tell. All right, well, that's what's happened with there. That's the there's a little bit of cell structure happening there as well on the ends, but not much considering we didn't have any on the ends. But that's it. Just a little bit of fun, just a play. Last experiment with the clouds. I was hoping for a better finish, but hey, these things happen. Poor painting is always unpredictable. So anyway, catch you on the next one.